And in Path of Exile, that is part of the fun, right? Finding the stuff that is so broken, that is so crazy, that feels so unintended, that you think is unethical, right? Hey guys, you probably have heard the phrase, this is an unethical build when watching content about Path of Exile, right? You probably have heard my boy Queen said this, oh, this is unethical as fuck. And they probably mean this when, or say this when a build is really strong. If a build is strong and it's clear in the content, then it is unethical, right? But I wanna get, at that point that is a meme, but I wanna get to the bottom of this. What is really, truly an unethical build? Is it anything that young Rohan or Foggon are playing? What is an unethical build, dude? Dude, over 60% of you are not subscribed. Why are you like this? Just click the sub button, my dude. It is quick, it is easy, it is free. You get content, I get a sub win-win situation. Just click the sub button, my dude. Some would say that if you come to PoE to Ninja and you see that lightning speed is 53%, that is unethical because it is the most broken build or whatever. I don't think that is necessarily unethical, because just because it is strong doesn't mean it is unethical. In fact, lightning speed, people are playing it because it is the skill that makes the game not feel like bullshit. So people are playing lightning speed because of that. I don't know if necessarily lightning speed is unethical. If we want to be truly honest, there is one part or there is one type of build that is truly unethical, right? And it is when the build takes advantage of a bug or an exploit or whatever you wanna call it that is truly broken. For example, in Season 1, there was a poisonous concoction build for the Pathfinder that took advantage of a bug the bow the Widow Hail had that gave you extra skill levels to the concoction, and this was unintended. And people playing it knew it was unintended. In fact, if you look for a guy in YouTube talking about it, they say, hey, this is relying on a bug. This is probably unintended. So that is unethical because you know you are being sneaky with game mechanics, right? Yeah, it should be the work of the developer to not let these bugs be out there or whatever. But it is unethical and you know it, dude. But at that point, we all know, like, you can understand, oh yes, this is unethical, but there has to be something more. Not only taking advantage of a bug, right? There has to be something beyond this that feels unethical, right? So, any ranked build, unethical build. Any minion build, unethical build. Anything that places spells, fuck mages, fuck sorcerers, fuck wizards, and all those motherfuckers. Unethical, dude. But I think that in reality, when people refer to unethical builds that are not taking advantage of a bug, it has to be something in the middle of this spectrum, right? If in one end you have the bug builds that are taking advantage of an unintended interaction, and on the other end, you have mean territory where it is like the build is strong, but it is not truly unethical. Just because it is strong doesn't mean that it is not ethical, right? So since they are on opposite ends, the truly unethical builds, not because necessarily they are, but what people mean when they say unethical is in the middle, right? And I think that this means is, it is not necessarily a bug, but it is really strong because of unintended mechanics that are not a bug, but it is like an oversight on the part of the developer, right? And I believe that the poster boy for this was the stat stacker in Season 1. I played the build, so I am not talking shit about unethical builds. I played it, dude. This is my dude. Of course, he's nerfed now. I have the 76 passive skill points in here. This is my character in a standard for last season. It was a how is it? Tempest Flurry stat stacker, dude. This was unethical as fuck. I don't think it was taking advantage of a bug per se, but brother, it was an abomination of a build. We knew playing the build that this shouldn't exist. This shit shouldn't exist. It is unethical. The chaining of the heralds was also unethical as fuck. Like, Dude, this is the poster boy of what I am trying to say. Not necessarily a bug, but it is strong because we know that the developers didn't even think about this happening, right? But at the end of the day, this is just for memes, right? I don't think there is an ethical or unethical way of playing a game, but there is an unethical way when you break the terms of service, like real money trading or whatever. But let's say you are inside the terms of service, right? I don't think there is really an unethical way of playing the game. You are just having fun, right? Doing whatever you want. And in Path of Exile, I would say that is part of the fun, right? Finding the stuff that is so broken, that is so crazy, that feels so unintended, that you think is unethical, right? And that is what guys like Young Ron do. They try to find the most broken shit. They try to destroy the game with its own mechanics, and that is part of the fun that Path of Exile 1 and 2 bring you. That is part of why this genre is cool, because you want to do that. But at the same time, it is hard not seeing like a Temporalis in Season 1, a Temporalis Autobomber blinking around everything and exploiting everything, and not think, brother, that is fucking bullshit. Unethical as fuck. At the end of the day, we should just play whatever we think is fun, right? If you feel like playing an unethical build is cool because you feel like you are cheating the game and destroying everything, hey, that is fun too. Or if you feel, no, I am going to play like me in Season 1, rolling a slam and I am going to be slow across the entire game, that is also cool, my man. But I wanted to talk about this because I always thought, like, the very first time that I heard the expression, oh, that is unethical, I was like, what? How can a build inside of a video game be unethical? Because we associate the word ethical with like real life, with morality, right? And how can a fucking build be unethical? And the whole concept is really funny to me. But now I have embraced the meme, and now every time that I see a strong build that I think is bullshit, moreover if it is from some mage sorcerer shit, I say unethical as fuck. Which, by the way, in Season 1, the Temporalis and the Mana Stacker Spark bullshit was unethical as fuck. And the Comet build that GGG nerfed it, dude. That was the time when they nerfed a build just starting the season and people were mad and they decided to not nerf anything anymore. Was when they nerfed the Comet build that was a custom freeze Comet, and they were casting tons of fucking Comets, and GG nerfed them because it was unintended, because it was unethical as fuck. And people got really mad. I was happy. Fuck sorcerers. But yes, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think is an unethical build. Is there such a thing as an unethical build? It is just a meme, it is funny, it is stupid. Let me know everything in the comments below. I love reading comments even when they don't agree with me. Also remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. God bless you. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.